2.5 years into this global nightmare, and look at one of the most expensive parking lots in the world. The former GM plant here in Kokomo is housing all of those cars that are stuck in the supply chain nightmare. And to make it full circle, this facility that they no longer use was actually being used to make ventilators for about 6 months during the initial phases of the shutdown and the pandemic. So I figured you guys would like this. I'm going to turn right so you can see another angle of the building. But yeah, a tale of two stories with the GM plant here in Kokomo. So that, again, that facility is not being used at all. Thankfully, Borg Warner is a affiliated company of GM, so there still is a little bit of a presence, but man, is it not much. That whole building is all vacant. That is now just one big parking lot for their GMC trucks and Chevy trucks that are just waiting on parts that are still no longer here. I know this is my third or fourth video on this topic. I'm just baffled to see the supply chain still at this rate 2.5 years in, and I figured you guys would just like to see this. This former GM plant hasn't been used for a number of years until they turned it into the most expensive parking lot in the world. So as you can see, they've now leased out some of their parking lot to 18-wheeler and logistics companies, and the building is in dire need of a paint job and is really just depreciating by the day. But that is pretty much the former GM plant here in Kokomo. The latest, what you're seeing now across the street, is the Chrysler plant here in Kokomo, as Kokomo is just a hub for auto manufacturing. Has been on the map for a very long time doing this. But it was, I just, again, still feel like this is such a interesting time, all considered. Again, we're back looking at the GM plant now, and I will show one more hiding spot of these cars for them, and find other videos on our channel to see what their main lot looks like. But we will sign out with, again, just seeing hundreds and hundreds of trucks just piled up waiting for their next cars. Is just sitting here in just an absolute crazy time.